Joining us today for Primetime Local News is Minister Sherry McLennan to speak about the Batoche Métis Fall Festival on September 2nd to the 5th. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Shelby. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. Now, what's all involved with this fall festival?
Well, I'm going to explain it the best way I can, and that is the Fall Festival is the first year that we're having this, and it's a spinoff to our Back to Batoche days, which are held in July every year. So it's on our traditional grounds in Batoche, and Batoche is located in between Duck Lake and Rostern. So Saskatchewan on the highway, on the way from Prince Albert to Saskatoon. So it's in between there. And every year in July, we have the Back to Batoche days, and that's been going on for over 50 years. So because COVID has taken us away of being able to gather, this is kind of a spin-off to our Back to Batoche days, which is going to be called the Batoche Fall Festival, because we're having it September long weekend. So it's kind of similar to that, Shelby.
And I was seeing that tickets are free for people coming to check it out.
Yeah, normally it costs admission cost, and it costs for camping. Usually it would cost about $35 for a 30 amp campsite per night. But our president of Métis Nation Saskatchewan has said it's going to be free. So no admission cost, no camping cost. Of course, there is going to be a few costs, which will be the water, to get water into your tanks for your trailers and that. So that will have a cost to it, but you would have to register at our admission booth, our administration booth, sorry. And the guy will come and fill your water tank, and of course to clean out your sewers. So that would be a cost too. But other than that, pretty much everything, there's going to be a cultural camp where people can go and have some moose meat and some fish, and there's also the Elders Lodge where our elders can go and sit and have some snacks in there. So we're catering to all.
And will there be safety protocols in place to keep people safe from the pandemic during this fall festival?
Absolutely. That's our first and foremost. Our Minister of Health, Mark Friesen, has taken every precaution with her team to ensure the health and safety of all of our citizens are taken care of. And that's definitely a priority for Métis Nation. And so we have a pop-up tent for vaccines if people haven't been vaccinated. We also have rapid testing going to be taking place. We have put on call some nurses that are going to be doing rapid testing. And we also have, when you enter the gates, we're going to be taking temperatures of everybody and logging all the people that come in on a daily basis of everybody that enters. So we have names and phone numbers, just in case something should happen. And hopefully not. We're praying that nothing will happen and everybody will be safe on site. But we'll be handing out masks, and we'll be handing out liquid sanitizer, and there'll be liquid sanitizer all over on the grounds, and we'll be sanitizing all over the place. So we're taking measures to make sure that our people are safe.
And why do you believe it's important to celebrate this in the community?
Well, I believe that we've been locked up for so long with COVID, and there's so many things that people are turning to. They're turning to alcohol, to drugs. Our mental health is very important for our elders and for everybody right now. And so being able to celebrate and come together and enjoy chuck wagons and ball games, and we take pride in showing off our Voyageur games, so our Métis games, and just to have that camaraderie and joining together with our Métis. So There's going to be jigging and square dancing and just a celebration. We need that right now, I think, more than ever. And we need to be able to gather in it. It's a little bit cooler in September than we're normally used to. But I think if everybody brings their blankets and is ready for the weather, we'll be able to celebrate no matter what, because Métis people are resilient, and then they'll take whatever comes to them and they'll make it work.
And for people that are interested, where can they find more information about this festival online?
So they can look on the Métis Nation of Saskatchewan website, or they can also look on Facebook. The schedule of events is under Métis Nation of Saskatchewan on Facebook.
Is there anything else you want to add for people to know about?
For sure. We have a couple impersonators coming. We have Constant Reminder, who is a younger person band. So they're coming. But again, we have Dean Smith and his band, Ovid Pilon, Phil and Dallas Boyer, and we have Courtney Anaquad with her square dancing group, the Creeland Dancers, and we have also Alberta is bringing their entertainment from Alberta for Saturday. So we're having a gospel show, and it's just going to be a whole weekend of great entertainment and activity for everybody.
Perfect. Well, once again, thank you so much for joining us today, Sherry.
Thank you, Shelby. And you know, you're invited out to come to Batoche anytime and come and experience the Métis culture.